All right. So, good evening once again. So today, from our plan of work, we will be doing learning how to pop up images from a shape. I'm going to talk about clip masking. So it is mostly clip masking. The what should I say? The subject for today is clip masking. Learning how to pop the image out from a shape is kind of a subset under clip masking. So, what is clip masking? So, I've seen the image I see that. Let me show you guys. I'm coming. You can see that the image that I posted, the person was in a circle, but the person's head was kind of outside. Most of the times, not all designers are able to do this. So you're going to learn how to do this one very simply. And sorry, I'm not audible. Hello, can you hear me?
It's okay now.
All right, all right, all right, all right, good. So let me share it. Let me share the screen so that you guys will see what I'm saying. I cannot come here. I don't know why. But let me drag it and bring it here. Let me go and bring it to my. We can see that the person's image has kind of popped out from there. No, something like that. I'm trying to bring it, but it's not coming. Maybe because I'm sharing my screen. Oh, yeah, we did it all the time. All right, so if you have your phone, you can just confirm from the page so that it will be very easy. So that we can just. Okay, good. So we are going to do that in a short moment. And it's a very simple thing. Key. It's a very simple thing. So the first thing that you're going to do is you have to bring your image. Okay. You have to bring your image. So that's what I'm talking about. You can see that that's why it is in a circle, but the head is kind of out. And as a graphic designer, there's something called improvising. Okay. There are several ways to kill a cat. Someone will have a different method to do the same thing that this person did. So there are several ways you can create this. Initially, I had no idea about the formal way. So that was what I was doing. I'll create two images. Okay. So I'll clip max one inside and I'll bring the one out. And I was having some little difficulties with that. But when I learned the formal way, it was the same thing, but just that they added some small touches to it so that it will not you'll not have some issues with that. Okay. So we're going to do this right now. So let me go and see if I can get an image. I'll get an image for us. So I'm going to bring an image from my. Can you see my screen? Hope you can see my screen.
Yes.
Let me go and get an image of someone. Right, good. So this is our image. Okay, this is our image. And you want to put this image in a circle, right? We all know how to insert in a shape. So let's choose our circle. And probably want to add some few stroke, maybe this kind of stroke. And let's increase the size a bit. Okay, good. So you want to put this image, this person inside this one. That's what we call clip masking key. So that's how you do it. You go to your layer panel, you bring the image over there, there's a circle you want to put inside, and you left click. Hey, sorry, you right click. You right click, and then you see something called create clipping mask. Key. Just tap on this one, and you see that the person's image get clip marked into the circle. All right. So this is a normal one. This is a normal. Mostly you see this ones in citations or even website your profile. You see that your profile is placed in a circle. Instagram, everything you see mostly the Snapchats. Yeah, you see this. But now, because of designing and things, they are now bringing a way to they are now bringing several ways of designs. So that's popping out. Right. Huh? Yeah, that's what you're going to do. So we want to bring the person's head out and maybe so that the head will be somewhere here. And that design is very nice. When you get to know how to use it, it's very nice. So let's go straight. So first you have to release your clip marks. So let's go back to it being cool. So the first thing I have to do is create a duplicate, right? So the for Windows, the shortcut is Control J. If you don't use Windows, just go here. Let's go back. Just right click and go duplicate layer and just press OK. And you have that same two layers here. All right, good. So for the first one, if you're using Photoshop 2020, using Photoshop 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, I think we have to talk about cutting images first before we can do it. But let us check it inside. Okay, so we have several ways to cut an image out. Okay, good. If we have a white background, if you have a white background, you can go to the eraser and go to the magic eraser tool. Okay, and just make sure you change this one to the raster. I talked about it the other day. Change it to the raster, then you just tap on an empty area behind where the background is. So the background will be removed because let's confirm that. I see there's no white background, but it's not perfect. So for the eraser, it's not very perfect for professional ways. So, but what I want to show you is that are we seeing there is no background as compared to the first one? The first one here has a background. You can see that. Good. So now we have successfully removed the background out of this one. Make sure that it is on the same, what should I say? It is placed directly on it. Both of them are on it directly. Do you understand? Then now, send both of them over it. Okay. And for the second one, the one which one is closer to the ellipse, yeah, the one with the background, you right click and you tap on the clip masking. Okay, good. You are done with this one. If you can remove the visibility, you see that you are done with the first one. But now let's go to the one that's popping out. You only want the head part to pop out, right? So now you go here and you tap you use your eraser. Okay, you can use your eraser. I'll see another one. Use the eraser, then we'll go to this. Like I said, when you tap on any, the formatting toolbar changes. So the eraser formatting toolbar has this the size and this hardness here. So you can either choose a hard eraser. When you use a hard eraser, you get hard results. We will go back to eraser very soon. When you use a hard eraser and you are cleaning, you get it cleaned out. How should I put it? Okay, you do a test on the do a and a hard eraser. Okay, mostly use a soft eraser. Okay, no, for that let's use the hard eraser. what you are doing. Let's use the hard eraser. Now go come and clean the edges that you don't want it to pop out. Sorry. Don't touch the hair though. Don't touch this head because that's where you want to pop out. So don't go there. So now, under normal circumstance, this is what you see. You've cleaned the upper parts like this. You can even still clean, yeah, but that's your own issue. All right. Then you left click here, you convert back to smart objects. All right. So I told you how to convert to smart objects. I think we did that. Okay, good. Then you link both you link both I'm coming. You link both layers so that anytime you move this one also moves. So everything you move moves, right? Good. So you can make any changes as you want it to appear. Hope you understand this part. Is there any questions? Hello, can I be heard? Is there any question?
Please, can you go back to the part where you use the eraser?
Oh, okay. I'm gonna give you a minute. I'll give you a minute. Okay. I just saw your message. Right. So let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Right. So now we have the understanding now. So your circle, your image, right? So you duplicate Control J, or the second one. You can just go here and you right click and you go to duplicate layer. All right. And you tap on OK. So you have two now. Good. So initially you can even hide this one and now work on this one. You can cut out an image in several ways. Even if the person is having a solid background, you can use like white, totally blue, totally that. You can use an eraser, right? Good. So the eraser, make sure that you convert this one to a raster layer first. So you rasterize the layer. Then you tap on the background. Don't go and tap here. If you tap here, this one will move. No. Tap on the background. Click on the background. You see that the background is no more there, right? Good. So now make sure you hold both of these two. You tap these two layers, then you press Control, then you move it together. You move it, okay, to the in front of the circle that you want to clip marks. Okay, good. So the one with the background, you clip marks into the circle. The one without the clip marks, you go back to your eraser. I've seen eraser, you have two erasers. So the one I used to remove the background is not the same eraser I used for the cleaning. The one we use for the background is called the magic eraser tool. And the one for the cleaning is called the normal eraser tool. Right? So it's on the eraser tool, you go to a hard brush, then you start cleaning. Right. Good. And you're done. Tap on the two layers, then you press on link layers so that anytime you want to move it, they all move together. So that's it. Hope you get me now. So now you can use it for your design. Probably you want to do happy birthday. Happy birthday. You've done two. We have done text. So if you have not actually learned the text, please go and learn the text. Everything we have done with text. And you want to move on a very higher pace. You have done text. You have done font and everything. So you can go and do it. You can go and watch it. It's on our YouTube page. Okay. We've talked about everything here. Right. Good. So you have this one now. Maybe the person is your beloved. So you type the person's name there. All right. So this something simple, a simple thing. All right. Um, the next thing that we have that's on our outline. Let me check. Next that's on our outline is creating multiple images tag. Yes. Let's use this one, but let's hide everything. Okay, let's hide everything here. Let me group it and hide it. Maybe I want to create. That's what mostly I used to create for backgrounds. Okay, let's go and let me go to my things and see if I can do it. Good. All right, it's good. So I'm having these two images here, right? Good. Let's learn how to create a background right now. What is the dominant color in these two um in these two images? What's the dominant color? All right, so for the magic eraser is for the background, and the normal eraser for cleaning the image. You understand now? All right. If you have any message, just send it to, just type it in the meeting chat page. Then I'll address it. Okay, good. So can someone unmute and tell me the dominant color in both images?
I think it's blue.
Blue, correct. So that's how you create a background. So let me show you how to create a background. There's something called a solid color. So that's your solid color for now. Blue is your what? Your solid color. We talk about gradient backgrounds, we talk about everything, but because of what we are doing today, I just want to just chip in things, okay? So this is how you create a solid color. Are you seeing there are some things here? So now tap on this one. This is something called a solid color, right? Tap on it. When you tap on it, you see the color picker tool that we did the other time. Choose the color that you want. You can choose the color by one, moving the color picker thing to the color. It's a color picker, so it will just automatically pick up a color for you based on where the pointer is. So if I go here, I get this blue. If I go here, I get this color. Okay, good. So let's choose this one. For the purpose of our message, let's choose this one. And make sure it is always above the background. Okay, so that it becomes the background color. Okay, good. Now let's talk about these two images. I want these two images to be stacked on in two way so that it forms part of the background and make the background nice. Okay, good. Let me delete this one. Good. So this is what I can do. Today we are only using the eraser tool. We're not going to the masking tool. I think that's the last thing that we are supposed to do. If we get that much time, we go there. But I can use the eraser. Huh. Good. Let me experiment. That's already in the software for you. If you want to use the eraser, first make sure that the image is always on the raster layer. Good. So when you pick up the eraser, now let's go. Let's try the soft and see, the hard and see. So we are cleaning this one. When I use the hardened, look, it makes it every, it makes it, have you seen, it's like, I see how it cleans. This is how the hard clean things, right? Let me show you the softs. Have you seen the soft is kind of nicer? Have you seen? Good. So let's hide this one first and let's work on this one. So if I want to create a stack on images, sorry, a stack on image with the one I have, I use my eraser. Most let it be on the first one. And I'll try and yeah, I'm running out of time. You have 10 minutes more. So the first thing is I clean my edges. Okay? Make sure that I don't have the square something something on. Clean it up. Right, good. So that I have the part of the image I want to remain. I just take it somewhere. Then I'll show you something called filters. Okay. You can have a lot of effect on that image. So maybe I'll choose this one, a screen, so that it fits directly to the background. Have you seen? Now let's go back to this one. Let's do the eraser, the same thing. Maybe I want to tilt this one a bit. So it looks like this. Then I'll go back to my cleaning process. If I want to clean something, I have to make sure that it's on the raster size, on the raster layer. Then I'll clean the size. Right. Good. Then I go to the screen again. Let me clean a bit. Good. So now this is a background. I think there is something showing here. All right. So if you've done something you can use it for your designs and use it maybe for your science design or something like that. Okay. So you can just reduce the opacity a bit so that it doesn't come. Sorry. Go back to the screen. You reduce the opacity a bit so that it does not conflict with what you want to work on. Good. So this is a preliminary background work. You can use this for a whole lot of things. Maybe your science fair program, maybe data analysis. Change the background to maybe white, right? You connect to your. Actually, design is not nice. It's not hard. It's not actually hard. So you can just go to. I told you that we do this one later. So just for your eyes, I can add some few shadows. And tweak this one to my own settings. All right. Good. So you can do this. You can just add some few write-ups. Sorry. Okay, so we'll go back to you do the AE, you do the filters another time, maybe another time, yeah. So this work that I'm just doing, I just use these two things for a work. Let me show you if I have it here. So are you seeing are you see you have this one here? You have this one. This background that we just used. You have it here. And you have the other one here. And I just place something here. So file making isn't actually a big deal. So you just have to add whatever that you know. Just clean it up a bit. Then everything is going to be nice. So today, I think we're done with. Are you done with our program online for today? I think we have one last one. So let me see if I can bring back this one. Feel surround me I'll talk about how to get a better cutout. Okay, we do that one later, but just for today. So you have done backgrounds, you've done cliff masking, stacking images on one another, and a whole lot. You have done a lot today. But please, if you learn and you don't practice, that's it all. For Photoshop, I call it experiment a lot. You just have to take one to you experiment. You take one to you experiment. Okay. You can convert this image to make it uh can change the colors and everything. You can experiment. What I'm going to show you now is what most flies they do. They make their flies, have you seen their image to become very sharp. Let me show you how to do it. to texture. First, you have to increase the texture a bit. Yes. Then you increase contrast, reduce highlights a bit, and you add some small exposure. You can either reduce or add shadows, more shadows. Then you go to details, then you sharpen the image. Okay. I'll show you guys everything, how to do everything. Don't worry. I just wanted to apply something to show you guys that we have a lot to learn. We have a lot to learn. So anytime I call you guys to come, please let's come around. We have a lot to learn. Yes. So you have 3 minutes more. Hey, is there any questions, please? Is there any question? Okay. I think that's all. That's all for today. So today
So
I
please,
said that
can
we are
you
going
post the
to.
video very early for us?
All right. Okay, sure. All right.
Okay, thank you.
So I told you guys that we are going to do this today, right? Good. So for the 3 minutes, if you have your laptop, you can try. So for this one, let's I think we can discuss, then we do it. Okay. So we have a rounded rectangle one, a rounded rectangle two, a rounded rectangle three, a circle, circle, an arrow, arrow, these arrows and everything. And you have an image, right? The hands are popping out. So I think you have done this. You have done everything here. So if you have your laptop and you want to share it, do you want to share the screen? So everybody together. Who wants to share the screen? If you want to share a screen, please just type in the comment section. Then we all do it together. But if you don't want to share a screen, all right. So, let's start work. Let me delete everything in. Right. So I have my background here. So they created one round rectangle here. So I've showed how to create a round rectangle. Most when you open it, it's at 0. So you can just increase this one a bit. Good. It might not be the exact thing though. Let me see. I think it's more curved. So that's where you can edit it. There's something called properties. So when you tap on your rectangle, you go to properties. You can do a lot of changes here so that it fits to the image. Okay. Let's go. Let's put it back. Good. And they had what? Fellas, what? I don't want to do the text. I don't actually have that text. But let's see if I can get something similar. No, I will not get the text. Trust me. I don't have the text right now with me. But let's use something that's closer. I just want us to know how to make the outline and everything. So, fellas client, the client or something. The meeting will just end in a minute right now. Okay, this is how you have to decrease the size and everything. So you guys, let's try it out. You can try it out and send it to the main page. Okay,